What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream video. Give me a minute. I'm trying to get some things situated. What the heck? You got people outside lighting up firecrackers out there. But give me 1 minute. I'm trying to do something. Trying to go live and set the live up. Alright, so what I want to do is kind of, hold on guys, let me put the speaker away real quick because I don't want the audio to pick up too much. So give me a minute, let me just see if I can add the cam real quick. Yeah, I gotta reset the cam. Alright, give me a minute. I think we broke the looks like we might be stuck. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason now I don't have the option to select. Can I get the option to select negative? You son of a gun. Alright. What can we do? It's like I'm still here, but let me see, does the shower function work? Negative. What? The shower function works, but everything else is not working. I guess it's trying to tell me that I need to cool out. I guess that's what it's trying to tell me. It's like, look, you just need to take a chill pill. All right, so I could probably put this back on. So now the cam should be on, which the cam is. This cam does an auto focus. So let me try to push the speaker back. Mic check. All right, we're back. All right, now it looks like that the functionality of the game is working. Yep. See, now we have our prompt. Before I wasn't getting our prompt. It was just a, clean screen. And let me see. We probably had the function. Yep. See, now we got the prompt back for the bits. So it looks like that. We was a little over past our normal our normalness. Alright, so give me a minute real quick. Let me check. Alright, everything is looking good here. I can stop my preview here and just make sure that we're picking up. Come on. Yeah, it's picking up that. Give me a minute. Let me lower this thing all the way down. I want to try to get the volume in the background not too loud, so that way YouTube doesn't really complain about it. So give me a minute. All right, so let's get back outside. I think the audio is, yeah, I think it's okay right now. I might actually adjust it a notch because I honestly can't hear it with my headphones on. Yeah, give me a minute. Let me adjust it. All right, so we're Gucci. I'm gonna play around with the volume in the background, here and there, throughout the live streams, just to kind of see if I can find a decent volume level per se, so that way when it comes to when I actually finish uploading the live stream to YouTube, I won't get so much, I guess you could say you won't truly get, well, not that you won't truly, but you know, you may get a little questionable copyrights from YouTube. I just realized that we're kind of out of breath because we were drinking some Casamigos, what the world. We definitely picked up some speed. I want to see if my car is back here. I parked it here. Ah, it's not here. Yeah, I really don't believe this is truly a parking spot per se, but let's see if we can pull that car back up. It was a Nissan. They recently, there's some new vehicles on here. I'm trying to figure out exactly, you know what, I will have to go all the way back, but let's do something real quick. See if I can find that vehicle that I had before. Geez, somebody is really letting off right now. Come on. I think this is it right here. Let's see if I can stand in the middle. Yeah, this is it, but I did not mean to. Hold on. There we go. I did not own the copyrights to the music. I did not own the copyrights to the music. I do not own the copyrights to the music. Alright, so this car, I actually, when I hopped on a server, somebody had this car, and I just, they left it outside, so, I figured that since nobody was driving, I might as well hop in it. And the next was history. So, yeah, this is the vehicle. It drives pretty good on, it drives pretty good in the snow. It's just too slippery if you're trying to do some drifting. I want to lower it, stance it a little bit, so that way we can truly try drifting out a little bit more. Hold on, let me change this because I don't know what the world that was playing in the background. You know what? Let me reset this. Let me actually play my playlist because I'm just letting YouTube play whatever. But I don't like what they're playing. They're playing music that I don't want to hear. All right, let's get back to this. So yeah, what I wanted to do with this car is customize it. Let's see how this car drifts. It drives pretty good. Like if you just cruising. Hold on. Trying to see something. So on this particular lobby, you can equip yourself with weapons, but you're really not going to do much damage. Unless somebody turned their vehicle damage on, you may be able to blow up a vehicle or something like that. So on this server, we really don't pay too much. Well, play it. Why do I have such a tongue twister tonight? Well, this morning. Oh, no wonder it's because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, not to say that's the blame. But not trying to make some excuse and stick with that, But it is late. But that's not the excuse. What is... I can't forget what the... Is that like the apartment? Hold on. Alright, it's locked. Just wanted to make sure that it's locked. Oh, okay. So this is essentially another property that you can basically purchase, and it's basically you're buying. What would they consider as a condo? If I'm not mistaken, you're essentially purchasing that condo property that's on here. Essentially, the whole purpose of them are for you to just explore and pretty much chill. I asked a couple of people on this particular server if it's possible that you can invite people, and I forgot what was it. Somebody said something about that you would have to start a party, but more so, majority of the people on here, they don't really throw that type of party. It will be in a a different type of building setting. But if you got like a singular party, I'm telling you, purchase a property, and like if you and your party want to link up and just get away from everybody else and just chit chat, talk. Shucks, if you want to actually link up to, let's say for instance you want to link up and you guys want to do like some sort of FiveM role play, and you want to kind of discuss that role play among each other without all of the other players in the background. You know what I mean? Shucks, I would say rock. I would say definitely copping property. I mean, you guys already seen my property. I pretty much went to the casino. As a matter of fact, let's run to the casino. I usually visit the casino to see if we can, see how much we gonna pull off. Usually at the casino, I'm gonna say I probably often, we're looking at 15 to 20K on here. Now, if you try to get that million, I'm telling you, be careful. Hold on, let me switch vehicles real quick, and we'll come back to this car to do some customization. Take it up to this. Wait, no, I honestly wanted to go. Yeah, let's just run up here real quick. Jeez. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to change vehicle, because this vehicle, I tell you, it's a nice vehicle, but Lord have mercy, this thing it slides. I want to say exactly if they have any new off-road vehicles, which I had seen that they had, which it should be available. It's just a question of, okay, here it goes. There's one. All right, so it looks like there's just one new SUV. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Okay, so it's this thing. Interesting. Okay. What do you guys think? Well, what does the chat think? Not just guys, but everyone. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, women. You know what? I was trying to see. Not that button. See if we can cycle through here. Does it actually? No, I guess I have to somehow see if I can. Yeah, we would definitely need to change the horn on here. Let's see something real quick. Is there any way that we can get? Hold on, I locked it. Oh, I can literally duck too. Oh, this is crazy. Oh man, I need to save this. I like this. All right. Can I get back in the driver's seat, and let's go ahead and unlock the door. Hold on, I just wanna save this before we get a different vehicle. I'm gonna just give it a quick name. If I'm not mistaken, the Humvee was a GMC, right? Let me know. Just give it a quick name. I could have meant GM, not GMC. All right. Let's see. The next thing that we would have is we got off-road SUV. Yeah, SUV. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. This is supposed to be like the what do you call it? Track off right here. Yep. I like it. Okay. I do not own the copyrights to the music. Okay, so this is another one. I do not own the copyrights to the music. Take that off. Alright, so this is supposed to be the range. I did not mean to hit that button again. Alright, we got, wait a minute. Alright, there we go. Alright, I do not own the copyrights to the music. What's going on, everyone? Please be sure to hit the subscribe button as you come in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful New Year's. Just trying to check real quick, see how long. Alright. Streaming for 21 minutes. Okay. It is officially 2 o'clock and 22 minutes. Official. I do not own the copyrights to the music. Probably end up do something. Bam. You know what? Bam. Bop. Probably have to backspace it. There we go. That should be a little bit more centered. All right, there we go. All right. So this is supposed to be a replica of the Durango. If I'm not mistaken, there's a sound. There's a certain particular sound on here. Let's pull this vehicle in here real quick. I'm not even sure if this is the garage, but you know what? We'll go for it. We'll go to the casino in a few minutes. Alright, so we need a washer. We can turn the motor off for the time being. Alright, okay. I like it. I need to look at the actual sound bite too. I want to figure out, well, not the sound bite, but it's a sound clip that I want to actually check out. So let me see. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be under here. And what number was that? Give me a minute. I need to look at my phone. I could have sworn I actually had that on my cell phone. Give me a quick minute. I think it's like number 700 or something like that. Let's see. Is it under screenshots? And man, how would I remember the actual date? It tells you how often I it tells you how often I do screenshots. But you know, when you do content creation, you always have different screenshots. So excuse me. I want to say it might not have been a screenshot. It may have been a picture. So hold on, give me a minute. Let's look at a picture. And I just recently I just recently backed up a lot of my data. I want to say it's 700. I want to say it's in sport. Because I thought it was in muscle, but it was technically in sport. It might be super. Hold on. See this, it would make sense if I actually spawned a car that actually has it, but it's like I don't want to do that. Because it's like I'm certain that, ew, you know what? I'm wondering now if I'm actually looking at the wrong phone. Yeah, you know what? I think I am looking at the wrong phone. Give me a minute, guys. Because I think it starts with is it Z type? All right, let me check this phone real quick. If only I could remember the passcode. I'll tell you, old phones. Gotta use the stuff for your content. Alright. So the Z type. We're trying to look for a certain soundbite for a motor. Okay. That's not that. Screenshots. Here we go. I think we just might turn the motor on and see if we can just find that one. I was certain that I took. Oh man! But like I said, I just recently backed up a lot of files, so I can't really knock the fact that I don't know the actual soundbite name. I mean, even if I did, I still wouldn't knock myself for it. I'll figure it out. So let's do this. Turn the engine on. It's just that I'm trying to avoid going through all of this music. But I gotta do what I gotta do. That's not that one. It's not. Come on. Man. I might end up just spawning the vehicle and just seeing what's. I did not own the copyrights to the music. Alright. You know what? Ah, come on. I really can't believe this happened the last time, because I was looking for it and I was like, I can't believe that was the name. I'm almost there. Watch. Come on. Because it had such of a. Oh, you. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and spawn the vehicle. But I gotta save this vehicle first. Man, I can't believe. I can't believe I can't find it. Because it had a certain type of sound that it's like majority of people been looking for the sound. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. Yeah, this is... Alright, let's do this. We're not gonna save it yet because it's gonna save with that sound. What I'm gonna do is let's get out of here. Ah man, I don't want to mess up our. Hold on, let me see something. Let's just at least just go back here and just change the sound just to anything. Alright, we'll just save it to that real quick. Alright, hold on, let me see what's a good name for this thing. What do you guys think a good name would be? Well, I'm trying to figure out a good name. Oh man, I just realized the freaking music is playing. I'm trying to give it a name. FiveM, and y'all playing music in the background. Come on. Alright, let's just do this. Cause FiveM, they just don't want me to be great. You know, I'm gonna have to hear from this from YouTube after this video uploads. Let's see. Just do that stance for a minute and stop the music because again I do not own copyrights to the music. Alright, now what I was trying to do is I was trying to figure out this sound. I know the vehicle. I might not be on the right one right now, but give me a minute. Just gotta remember exactly which. Wait, is this it? Nah. I mean, this is one of them, but this is not the one. Yeah, this is one of them, but not the one. Yeah, this is another beauty. But where is... I feel like I'm about to end up going through a lot just to find out the sound. Not this one. Nah, not that one. I have a lot of these, as you guys can see. Alright. I did not own the rights to the music. Alright. So we looked at muscle. Let's go to sport. It might be up here in sport. It's not that one. Oops, I hit the wrong one. No, it's not. Oh no, it's definitely not that. I didn't even look at the darn name. Totally confused now. How did I end up getting confused when I will usually spawn a vehicle? You know, I may have saved it as RSM. Let's see. Nah, it is. This is another beauty. But one of these, they actually have the sound, the motor, that I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm not able to find it right now. You know, it's usually when you're looking for something, you're not gonna find it. And it just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Because, like, I even have a thumbnail of this vehicle. Not this particular thumbnail, but I have another vehicle where we actually have the thumbnail of the vehicle. So now it's got me questioning if, with the recent vehicles that they just put out, if they actually, because sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll take the vehicle out for whatever reason, and they'll introduce another vehicle. All right, so let's go back. I believe we were at, because I'm also trying to look at the ones that's saved under RSM, but that's not it. So I believe we need to go back to muscle. All right, so that. All right, that looks okay. So let's just start off from the top, and it's not that. Not that. You know what? I think this is it. I think this is the car. Why do I feel like that this is the car? You know, I believe this is it. It's just that the sound, I think they may have switched it. Hold on. Oops. Oh gosh, I'm glad we have the damage turned off right now, because that would have been horrible. Let me look at the see what does it say for the audio. No, this one says stock. The other one I know for a fact that it says something else. It's definitely not that. Nah, I don't think it's this, because yeah, it's not this. I mean, because I redid that thing. Let's see. Nah, it's definitely not this one. This is my favorite one right here. I usually reconfigure the stance, so don't worry about the way that it sits, because I can pretty much just go back here and reconfigure it the way it is, or I could just go under my preference and look for the preference that I place it on. So it all depends. It all depends. Let me see something. No. Negative. Negative. Alright, so that's if we were drifting. Yeah. Yep. But you guys get the gif. Man, I tell you, this music has got me. You know, I think we might just come back and do something with that. But I really want to. I'm really trying to figure out. Hold on. We obviously Spawn at the wrong location. I'm about to turn the drift tune on and the vehicle damage. Alright, so I believe the vehicle that I'm looking for, I believe that they may have potentially took it off the server. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the vehicle that I'm looking for. Oh, I finally found it. This is it. As you can hear, it's got a different sound. So, let me see this again. Hold on, stop. Muscle, and it's basically above the scat demon. Alright, first and first, what I want to do. Okay, so 622 under sport. See, I could have sworn we did that. Alright, so now let me see. What was it that we were doing before? Oh, SUV. Wait. Just double check. 622 under sport. VSTR 622. VSTR 622. I really don't want to pay attention to that, and the 622 that I honestly was looking at. $622 VSTR. Yeah, for some reason it sounds totally different. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe I had that issue last time. Get this flashlight out of the way. There we go. I believe what I ended up doing. Man, I want to say I turned the vehicle off to turn it back on, and it just started to work. All right, let's do this. Let's wash. Get this music out of here. Tell you, this music keeps just. It's like I keep turning it off and it keeps just following me. Alright, so I want to save this. Replace. Alright, so now let's go ahead and turn the vehicle off. This thing is quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn off. Alright, vehicle's off. I believe I locked it. Yep. Nah. See, it sounds completely different. Let's see if it did. Yeah, it's still that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's something about that. Something about this one. Let's see what we got. It says the roof. I don't see it doing anything with the roof. Yeah, I don't see this thing doing anything with the roof. Let's see, and the inside roof. You know, it probably needs another attachment for attachment. You know what I'm saying? You need attachment for another attachment. So that's just to remove. It's fast enough. Up the brakes, transmission. Nope, too quick. It's already too quick. You don't need to do that. Add some weight to it. Okay. Change the wheel. Okay, let's see. So I think we're gonna do this, and I believe we gotta make some adjustments to the way that the wheel's stance is currently. Let's go ahead and fix the stance. We can probably just go ahead and see if camber would be the option first. So 60. Okay, that's decent. Now the question would be, if you know what, let's leave it as is first before I was gonna slam it a little bit more and camber a little bit more, but let me save the configurations of the stench, so that way I can be able to, you know, reset it if I need to. So let's go ahead and I don't believe I might set it as this color. Try to figure out something else. Alright, let's see. Probably throw on. Kind of want to. Yeah, there we go. Well, you know what? Alright, so I think we'll change the wheel color. I think I might go for that or make it black. You know, see something about a monochrome. And then do a different color. Might redo the primary. I usually switch between primary. Be like, golly, let me figure this out for once. Like, man. Alright, Saxo Blue. More than likely, I'm gonna end up changing this. I just wanna just do something real quick. What did I just do? Nah, I'm not feeling that at all. Alright, so I want to throw in, I don't believe I changed the headlights other than that. Kit underneath. Okay, and more than likely I'm gonna end up changing this color, but I just pretty much wanted to do something to at least get this vehicle out here. Now, what I honestly want to do, and I appreciate the like, what I want to do is get this one out on the road. I think I'll probably do another live stream and a few of the actual other vehicle. What question mark? All right, let's see if we can get our drift tune on. Drift D3. It's a bit of a task with D3. Drift tune. I'll probably do a drift A. Oh, and it looks like it reset our suspension as well. You know, let's just do drift A and suspension. I might end up, yeah, I may end up resetting the suspension. You know, I did not, I forgot this, oops, I forgot to save it. Save the suspension. Yeah, this thing, it basically, it drifts pretty decent. I just jumped into a mess. Yeah, so if we were pretty much driving on pavement, it would be different. Actually, you know, there's a garage right down here. Hold on. That will definitely tell us. Run a repair. There we go. Oh no, they actually got snow inside of here. Ah, come on, man. And here I was thinking to myself, we Gucci. All right, we need to find a different underpassage, or I do like the suspension. Like, I believe that what I'm gonna end up doing is just saving this as a pre-drift tune. Well, for the suspension, and one day when the server is actually, you know, not snowing. I'm really trying to figure out. Oh, what is this? I did not see this. It says market station. Hold on, guys. Alright, it's locked. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Can I freeze my vehicle right here? Nah, I figured it was gonna start barking. I figured it was gonna say, no, you're on the street. You kidding me? Oh, you been so picky. What? It's literally on top of the building. I'm not on the road. You know, alright, I'm about to just park it here. I was trying to freeze it because if you don't freeze it, somebody will eventually just hit your vehicle. But it is what it is. Market station. Alright, it's the first time that I've been to this market station. I'm not even sure what's down here. It's a train. I mean, you know, that's just pretty darn cool. Let's see. You know, I should have just spawned like a bicycle or something of that nature. Actually, no. Here's the tracks right here. Oh, actually, it looks like they built it. Okay. Yeah, they built it to run off of the actual tracks itself. Hey, I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go back up here. I'm not too sure if our vehicle will still be here. It may not be. See what else I got here. Oh yeah, it is here. Untouched, unharmed. Yep, still has the drift tin on. know, let's see if this parking garage might. It does have snow too. Oh no, the drift tune. It feels like the drift tune isn't really present. It's like it's just the car, you know, spin the tires. Yeah, this thing will definitely be attainable with the right suspension configuration. Let's see where everybody's at. Oh wait, they got some people over here? Are they in the parking garage? Hold on. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We can do some drifting down here. If this, yeah, here we go. Hold on, let me reset the drift DJ. You know, I think this one was too slow, but we'll see. Yeah, I believe it's a little too slow. Now, the drift A, I believe that might be a little too torquey. I believe I really gotta. Oh, that's beautiful. I just need to look at modifying the suspension around. As well as, because I believe we just put a stage 3 brake kit on. We didn't do any stage upgrades to the motor. So it feels like it could use a stage 1 and stage 2 trench. No, I'll probably say stage 2 engine upgrade and stage 1 drivetrain upgrade, with the suspension being reconfigured. Oh yeah, this thing will be beautiful. I mean, it's already is. Alright guys, I'm about to call this live stream a wrap. I'm about to drive around, see what everybody's up to, see if there's any car shows. I'll probably likely do another live stream with the other what do you call it? Not the Charger, but the other Challenger. The one I was referring to. It may just be quite possible that that particular Challenger, it may have their own, well, it may be the only one with that type of motor. Alright, so that's those. Let's go see if we can pop. I do believe I still have. Let's see, is there anything? Nothing. Okay. Man, I tell you, somebody, god dang, man. Jeez. Oh, they over there. Oh, it's 3 of them. What the freak? Somebody's got the. Alright, guys, we are rocking out. Chit chat with you guys later. Have a wonderful New Year's. If you guys are not checking back with the next live stream, take it easy. And I'll holler at you later. I have a couple of videos that I want to upload. Some tech troubleshoot videos coming up. So yeah, be on the lookout for those tech videos. Be on the lookout, baby. Oh, by the way, AG, if you ever watch this video, man, I was on Call of Duty Warzone today, man, playing it. And I made some adjustments to Call of Duty Warzone. It was actually pretty decent. I'm still trying to get familiar with Call of Duty Warzone. The movement. It's like since they made that last update, man, the movement is just it's different. It's different. It's not the same. Especially you know how the movement was in DMZ. The movement in DMZ was just wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. But yep. So I'll probably be on later on this afternoon on Call of Duty Warzone. If anybody's on, if you on Big G, holla at me, man. I'm out.